Man, Eric, I am feeling extra spicy today.
Why is that?
Do you think it's just my excitement?
I think so. Your internal flame.
Or do you think it's the drinks we've been forced to drink here by our guest today?
It's a reasonable It's a reasonable thought.
What's up, everybody, and welcome into the pregame show. Presented as always by DraftKings Sportsbook, America's top-rated sportsbook app. Use promo code DNVR whenever you sign up. Later in the show, you could join us as we make bets. Upon the advice of our advisors over here, we're going to get so rich.
It's bad right here right now.
Hold on, I'm getting ready to introduce you guys over here. We have a very, very great show for you tonight, guys. I'm very excited. We have some guests in the house. It's not Eric, but I'm going to introduce him first. It's D-Line over here, the maker of the latest fire shirt from DNVR.
That's right. I feel like a guest in many ways. Like I don't feel at home here ever.
Yeah.
Tonight, even less.
Tonight, definitely less so. We lost our monitor, by the way. I noticed. Yeah, you noticed that same thing. We do have two great guests, though. Seated here to my right, I'm going to try to get this right, Edin Avdic and Nenad Kostic.
You're good.
But you could just say Edin and Kole would be much easier and I think more broadly known.
More appropriate.
Yeah. Gentlemen, welcome to Colorado and welcome to the DNVR Nugget Show.
Thank you. You're far too kind.
I'm laughing because we've been enjoying a few rakias here.
I wouldn't say I was enjoying
That's not true. That's a rumor.
Yeah, we are not drinking.
That's not true.
That's a rumor. But we do have a great show for you later on in the show. We mixed it up. Usually we do game notes right off the bat, and we get into the game and we talk about that. Forget that. The start of this show is going to be a little bit more like a regular podcast because we got these guys in town, from Serbia and Bosnia and from ex-Yugoslavia. We've got them in town, so I want to talk to them about the Denver Nuggets more broadly, like a mini podcast here. And first, why don't you guys tell the audience, Ed, and tell me, why are you guys in town? Like, what is it you're doing here, and have you ever been to Colorado to cover the Nuggets before?
No, we've never been to Colorado to cover the Nuggets, and we basically started this last Christmas. We went to Los Angeles to do a Christmas game, Lakers against who it was, Nets.
Brooklyn, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, Lakers against Nets. So NBA guys were like, what do you want to do? Like, basically people come to All-Star game and NBA Finals. So we did that game. We mixed it up with the Jokic interview.
Yeah.
And that went
really
excellent.
well.
Yeah, really well.
Yeah.
And so we decided to do it like when we saw a homestand, although Kole blew it up. He said we have also Sacramento game, but Sacramento
guilty
was
as
in
charged,
Sacramento.
Yeah.
So basically that's it.
And Kole, tell me, so you guys are play-by-play, and is it the same for you guys at Arena Sport, where are you play-by-play, he's color commentary?
No, basically
Not even close.
Not even close. We are
Not even close.
Not even close.
We're like WWF,
Okay.
Yeah, that is probably the
Jim Ross, baby.
Yeah. We are both doing play-by-play. We are both doing analysis and everything. It's we're doing this for 13 years. We know each other longer than we know our wives. So
You're practically married. So honestly, though, how is the broadcast different than an NBA? Because you're doing NBA, or you're doing also Adriatic League, and
All leagues,
all kind
NCAA,
of basketball.
even NCAA.
NCAA, Spanish league, Turkish league from this season.
Greece
bunch of
league.
leagues.
Yeah, all kind of basketball basically.
Do you have a favorite one? Is there something you like
NBA.
about all?
NBA.
Really?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Top league.
This
Us
was
as
nice.
well.
This was nice.
Yeah.
NBA.
Because if you want to enjoy, NBA is the best league.
Yeah. This is a top league. So, tell me this. So you guys just got to Denver. What was your impression? You've done 3 games now. Nuggets are 3-0, so you have to stay. You have to stay until Denver loses. What was your impression of the fans in Denver, the atmosphere at Denver? Like, what's kind of your impression, Edin?
It was nice. I thought the arena was great for like Memphis game, Portland so, but this game against the Suns was like tremendous. We were doing live broadcast and it was very loud. It was an excellent game. We talked like basketball is probably not the number one sport in Denver.
You can remove the word
football.
probably from that.
Football, and hockey. But Denver has had some tremendous players through its history.
Let's go.
It had.
Who do you know from the history? Like who? Like Denver?
The most?
Yeah.
Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf.
Really?
Chris Jackson,
That's the guy, Mahmoud.
Yeah, him.
Yeah,
Dikembe, of course.
But you know,
Chris Jackson,
I
Mahmoud
will-
Abdul-Rauf, my guy.
I will have to tell one thing. When we were interviewed for the first or second time by some Serbian magazine or something like that, they wanted us to wear NBA jerseys.
Okay.
You know, and they brought some jerseys, and
Yeah.
I took Lakers, Kobe Bryant,
all
and he
right,
took
all right.
Denver Nuggets,
Hell
number
yeah.
15,
Our
Carmelo
guy.
Anthony.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
So I think
That's why
we have
he's our
that
guy.
picture
You're our
some-
sworn enemy. Just so you know, you're our sworn enemy. Well, he might
Never
be.
show your face here again.
I like Carmelo so much, and
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
team with Billups.
Yeah.
That like, I don't know, they came from 2 out of bounds plays to go into the NBA Finals. And now Nikola Jokic shows up and he's like, whoo.
Yeah.
Whoo.
Yeah.
He's like, I
No,
don't
he-
know.
I've been
don't-
reduced to that
it's
also. That's the only way I
indescribable.
can describe him.
It's indescribable. It's like, whoo,
But
what is this?
speaking of atmosphere, especially overtime against Phoenix, it felt like it's the playoffs. You know,
Yeah.
the crowd was so into the game. So
Yeah. So what's the experience been like calling these games? I mean, you've caught some good ones. These have been a good week for the Nuggets. Maybe the best week of the year for the Nuggets, to be perfectly honest with you.
Hey, I mean, all of the games were tremendous. You know, Nikola with passing, I don't know what to say anymore. The passing is off the charts.
Had you covered him in person before as on doing
We
play-by-play?
called these games when he was a kid, you know.
Oh, okay.
in Adriatic and Serbian league.
That was
so-
the last time that you saw his game live, that you called a Jokic game.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. But like, I met him in Chicago for the
Yeah, yeah.
All-Star week, and you know, we have that connection from back then. You know, bunch of the guys now in NBA, we used to call them when they were like kids in Adriatic League, and most of them still remember that. That's
Yeah.
why we got those good connections with
Yes.
bunch of the players from former Yugoslavia. You know.
Right. That's awesome. Well, how does he? I mean, I know you watch him all the time on the television, but
Yeah.
how did he compare kind of being in person? Did anything stand out to you, Kole?
Well, what impresses me the most is that he basically did not change at all. Personally, you know, he is just the same guy that he was back when he was just at the beginning of his basketball career. You know, he achieved so much, and he remained so simple. He enjoys some little simple things that he enjoyed back home when he was just a kid, and I think that's the most impressive thing about him.
And you can tell that even just from being around him this week and watching him play.
Yeah.
You feel still the same thing.
I mean, I don't know. Like, I have a bunch of friends, coaches, players that say they knew he's going to be a tremendous player.
Right.
I really didn't think he was going to be this good, not even
Right.
close. And still, I'm mesmerized, you know, when I watch, like, how many points did he score? Like 41? How?
Yeah.
Like, I told him, he
15
got,
rebounds, 15 assists
yeah,
too. Like
he got to squeeze in some highlight plays, you know,
Yeah,
because he
yeah.
like scores. We were doing his game against Kings when he scored 50.
Yes.
And when you watch highlights of that game, all we are saying is Jokic again, and it's the same
Jokic
basket.
scores
Like,
again,
you're
yeah.
watching the same basket over and over again. You know?
That's
I mean,
hilarious.
I don't know what to say.
all right, what about Denver? This is first time to Denver. What's kind of
It
been your
is.
impression of the city?
Everybody's called Nelson. I mean, Uber drivers, sir.
Is this the weirdest detail you've
We
ever heard
had
in your
10,
life?
we had 10 Nelsons.
Nelson.
Nelson. I'm like,
I've ever
Nelson
met
Vivas?
Like a first name Nelson?
Yeah, probably. I don't know.
I don't know.
Put
Not-
the chat.
not
Have you
Jameer-
ever
not
met
Jameer Nelson.
anyone
No,
named
Not Jameer
Nelson?
Nelson.
Not
Is there
Jameer
anybody
Nelson,
in the chat
Nelson.
named Nelson?
Is there
Actually,
anyone
let's
named
find out
Nelson?
if there's a Nelson in the chat. This is not in my
I'm like
experience.
telling him, like, Uber, like, Nelson again? Is this the same Nelson?
When we were in Serbia, we somehow kept running into Surgeon, and we told people like, "This is the most common name in all of Serbia," and they're like, "No, it's not." And I was like,
First off,
It's
it's
close, but
Is
it's
it
close.
close?
Yeah, it's
No, no,
close.
First off,
but-
it's Milan is the first.
Milan,
Yeah.
Milan for
Yeah,
sure.
I
Yeah.
met 5,000 Milan.
Jovan and Milan, but Surgeon somehow we kept running into. My phone was like Surgeon. And I was like, I couldn't keep track who was who.
Surgeon.
Like, yeah. It's actually a true story. When we were in Serbia, and a guy named Marco, a very good
It
writer
is
at the
also a
time.
common name.
Yeah, but he
Oh,
was
yeah.
writing me, and he's like, "Where are you at?" And I was like, "I'm here with you." And he's like, no. And I was like, oh, crap, it's the wrong Marco.
Wrong Marco.
I had set up 2 appointments for 2 different Marcos, thinking they were the same guy.
So it's Nelson, eh?
So it's Nelson here in Colorado.
Nelson.
Vote. Do you know any Nelsons?
Have you met a
Have you
human
met a
being named
Nelson
Nelson?
in Denver? One
Nelson.
guy. Well, they've only met Nelson so far.
What are the odds, you know?
What are the odds?
Nelson.
All right, I want to move now to talk about the Nuggets and your guys' impression of them more broadly, because this is in my opinion, the team has not said this, but in my opinion, this is a championship or bust year. And what I mean is, what I mean by that is the goal now is championship. For many years, it was, you got to make the playoffs. Get in the playoffs for the first time. Then it was, hey, show what you can do. Let's, be the best you can be, whatever it is. Right now, the only thing left for me to see is, can they win a championship or can they not? And maybe it's this team, maybe not. But what do you think they need to do to win a championship?
Defend.
Yes.
That's simple.
Defend, huh?
That easy.
This was good.
It's truly
Defend.
Yeah. Good analysis.
I mean, they got some good players. I like KCP a lot. To me, he's like Robert Horry
Okay.
to some extent,
Championship.
He's
role
always
player.
at the right place at the right time.
Yeah.
All of his teammates say that.
Yes.
Like
Yeah.
he's at the right place at the right time.
And he know what it takes to win the
He was
championship.
the third best
Right,
player
right.
for the Lakers for the championship.
was.
He was. I think so. And I think Nuggets bought some time with that conference finals in the bubble, but had a ton of injuries afterwards. And now, I think like looking at the West Conference, like probably they can get, if everything is okay, they stay healthy, they can get to the Western Conference finals. To me, the best team in the West is the Clippers,
Really?
if they are healthy. I think so. That's my opinion.
Have you seen them play?
No, never.
Me neither. No, I'm saying I haven't seen them play.
No, never in my life.
No, I'm saying I haven't seen them play. Like, we
But they
Kawhi
always
and
keep
Paul
coming
George.
back, Like,
Yeah.
I don't know. Everybody said a lot of stuff about Tyronn Lue, etc., etc.
He's a good coach.
I think he's a tremendous coach. Like he is winning with those
Right, yeah.
last players on the bench.
Right.
I don't know. I mean, Nuggets have the ingredients to do
They've
it.
got it. They've got. I know. I know.
I
this.
think I think they can get to the Western Conference Finals with how the West is shaping up right now.
Right.
I don't believe in Warriors.
You don't?
Nah, this season no.
I know they're not looking good. I think that they lost too many role players.
Yeah.
And those guys that supposed to step up are not doing so at the moment. So at the moment they're not looking as contenders.
Yeah.
But I think that Western Conference playoffs are going to be more interesting than ever. When you look at Western Conference at this point, everybody are within 3, 4, 5 victories, and one good series of result can put you on top. One bad series could put you down. So it's going to be really interesting.
So the Warriors, Clippers, you feel like are at the top there. What about? Let me ask you about some of these other teams. Memphis, have you been impressed?
Not enough shooting.
Of course.
I mean,
And-
they talk the talk, but I don't think
Oh,
they
they
have enough
talk the
shooting.
talk.
And also not enough experience.
Experience is such an important thing, especially when you talk about going all the way, winning a
Yeah.
series or two, but going all the way, it does take a lot of experience. Do you like their style? I mean,
Memphis?
they got humbled this last Christmas, right? I mean, they went against the Warriors or whatever, but
Yeah.
they're a team that.
Yeah, they talk. I
They
mean,
talked a lot, yeah.
they're good,
But I think they.
but you can zone them a lot and
Yeah.
dare them to shoot, and sometimes they are on, but most of the times they are not. I mean, Desmond Bain, that's probably the best name in the league, huh?
You like it, Desmond Bain?
Name-wise, yeah.
It's the best name
I like
in the league.
name-based analysis.
I do too,
That's
actually.
That's
actually
the best
my.
name in
That's
the
What
my
league.
other
forte.
great names do we have?
Yeah, but if he's on, then
Yeah.
they're dangerous.
Yeah.
If he's off, I don't think they can pick it up for him, shooting wise.
Right. Right.
I think the shooting is the most important skill
For sure.
in the basketball in these days. So if you don't have enough shooting, I think you're toast.
Kole, what about? Let me go to another team here. New Orleans.
I like to watch New Orleans games, and I like to do New Orleans games this season. They're playing excellent. I mean, Zion is out of charts,
Right.
I think that they got what they needed with CJ McCollum when they traded for him last season. So I think they're playing really, really good.
Starting 5 in.
All right, hold on to it. We got a starting 5. We'll get it. It sounds like it's a banger. So
It's a
like,
banger.
It's a banger. We'll get to it later.
Yeah. they will be dangerous when it comes to playoffs. You know, they have when you look at big guys playing for New Orleans, they are probably the strongest team, not just in the Western Conference, but in the NBA. You know, so many good players, so
they're
good
deep,
rotation. Yeah, they're deep.
Yeah.
They're really good.
Those teams, Memphis and New Orleans, to me, for some reason, don't scare me because the teams that scare me about Denver are pick and roll and your point shooting. Because Nikola, as great as he is, get him out on an island against Steph Curry, against Damian Lillard either. I think Denver's better than Portland, but Damian Lillard can score 50 on Jokic a lot.
We saw, I mean, when Jose Alvarado beat the Nuggets on that game, he was, shooting perfectly. But Nikola found his way against Valanciunas, against Willie Hernan Gomez. I think that he can play against big guys of New Orleans.
I actually think Nikola has solved every player.
Yeah, mostly. He
has. It's true.
I mean, the more we have a theory, it's like the more you go against a guy, the more he figures him out. So if a player can beat Nikola in game 1, the first time he ever sees him, game 2 he adjusts and figures. And by game 5, this is why Rudy Gobert is a really good defender. Nikola's played him 50 times. He solved
beat him 48 times.
He solved him 35 times ago. He solved him. Even more than that.
Even more.
Is there a player, though, that you think is like a tough matchup for Denver or Nikola in particular?
Ayton.
41, 15, and 15.
No, I'm telling you. I'm telling you.
That's
so there's no one.
So there's no one,
I mean, Western Conference,
Yeah.
Like, I think Boston is the best team in the league. You know?
That's true.
Probably.
Actually, Horford is an interesting one. Because I don't think he can stop him, but he's smart and he knows how to force him to help.
I don't think nobody can stop him at this point.
Yes.
Maybe contain him to some extent.
To slow him down a little bit.
But maybe make him take some tough shots, although he makes the tough shots also.
Yeah, he makes those ones too at the moment. So do you said you buy him as Western Conference Finals contenders, but...
Yeah.
I mean, the defense is 23rd, 24th, something like that. 25th.
I checked.
You just checked? It was 25th. It got worse.
Wow.
During the course of this conversation?
That's tough, man.
Like it's a start.
So 25th. But do you think that there is hope that they are actually a good defense? They haven't figured it out yet.
I think so. Like, when you look at it, they can put like 4 guys. I mean, probably... Jokic is not, I don't know, Hakeem Olajuwon defense-wise.
Right.
But, like, you can put 4 guys around him that can defend pretty good. We were talking about it. Like, you can put 4 guys. Gordon is an okay defender. KCP is an okay defender. Bruce Brown is an okay defender. Christian Brown is a very good defender. I mean, considering he's a rookie.
Right.
So they have players that can play good defense. I think important thing is by the end of the regular season to put them on a string. They know what their pick and roll coverage is for this, for that situation, for I don't know, maybe 3 situations. Yeah, you cannot put like 60 situations. They're gonna have issues with a point guard that knows how to operate a pick and roll. You saw against Phoenix Chris Paul always finds his spot.
Right.
I mean, he's now 36, 37, but still can pass out of there, hit that mid-range all night long, But other than that, I think they have ingredients to be a good, decent defensive team. We were talking about it. They don't have to be excellent defensive team because they're excellent team on offense.
Right.
So defense has to be decent. Who said that you have to be a top 10 defensive rating?
Yeah, it's true.
It was Shane Battier, yeah? He said like you have to be top 10. Yeah.
I think 30 years or something going back. Every champion.
Yeah, and hopefully I'm really looking forward to see Nuggets healthy in the playoffs.
Yeah.
Because since the bubble, then the Nuggets
we're aware.
You guys had so many problems, and I'm just hoping that everybody will be fit when the playoff starts.
Yeah. We call that being in purgatory.
Yeah, we've been in purgatory. Nuggets fans have been in purgatory. We think our team's good, but they're not healthy, so we don't know. We have to wait for it. Now they're healthy, so hopefully we'll see. Although, that leads us to actually not healthy. Aaron Gordon tonight is out. He has a right shoulder
Is he
sprain.
arrested?
No. Right shoulder.
He's in jail for
For a dunk.
For a dunk, you know.
for homicide.
Which is perfect because Eric, we have a new shirt up at the DNVR
Nothing,
locker.
nothing.
Yeah, drop that new shirt. You
Yeah.
have it. Drop it on the timeline. Honest to God, all joke. Look at this. Oh my
Ooh,
God.
yeah.
Yeah.
All seriousness, man. Eric,
That's look good.
you know I hate giving you compliments.
I do know this, yeah.
You know that like it physically makes me sick when I have to say a nice thing about you.
Yeah, and you will note that you're rarely sick.
I'm rarely sick, so I never say good things. This one is like a work of art. My God, this thing is beautiful.
It's great. It is.
It is.
It's really like looks
I was
like
saying earlier, like this is the era in which I was born and raised. I was born in and of the 90s. I speak the 90s fluently.
do you?
This
You're
is
fluent in 90s.
This is an aesthetic that I often reject, but I cannot deny. People
Yeah.
love it, and again, I speak it fluently, no problem.
I'm telling you, it's a perfect. And honestly, like, we've been wanting an Aaron Gordon shirt for so long. I put this on the timeline today. He's honestly in my favorite Nuggets of all time list.
No question.
It's because I love two things, like a superstar who's legitimately good. You know, like and like Jokic fits in this bill. You know, like a legitimate superstar like that. I love. But if you're not that, I want you to be an elite role player, and I think Aaron Gordon is that. To me, he's that. And like
He's even more in the last, I don't know how many games.
this whole
He's
year,
even more, yeah.
This whole year, he just like has figured out exactly what this team needs of him. Does it at a perfect level, almost perfect level so far this season.
Plus the chemistry with Jokic.
Unbelievable.
would
I mean,
say he's
Jokic has chemistry with everybody.
But
But
special.
with him, yeah.
Some would say he's the soul of the team.
Some would say that. Nikola Jokic himself might say the soul of the team.
You know, we didn't mention him tonight, but I think that Jeff Green is going to be missed. You know,
Yeah, you're right.
You know, he
That's
was
true.
playing great. His energy, his experience, everything that he
Those
was,
dunks.
Yeah, those dunks. I mean,
He's how he's
AG,
20 years old.
AG was amazing, but
My guys are missing the stroke and uncle. We understand.
Open heart surgery is still dunking
Yeah.
over
That's
people.
crazy. Man.
that dunk that he made against Memphis. Woo!
Unbelievable, man. Stop the show. Anyway, you made a shirt about Aaron Gordon and he's out.
Yeah.
You made a shirt earlier this year about Bones.
Don't make no more shirts.
You made a shirt about Bones Highland.
Don't make-
Immediately he was out.
He got
with
COVID right off the
and then
bat.
another sickness. Aaron Gordon now out. What the hell?
I'm gonna.
Did you make a Mike Brown shirt?
I'm making a
Make a Mike Brown shirt.
I'm gonna make a Jason Tatum shirt.
All right, make a Jason Tatum.
Make a Joel Embiid
All
shirt.
right,
No
yeah.
problem.
We got to help Yoke get an MVP again.
Make another Devin Booker shirt, although
why
he's
not?
already out. Like, I might as well just put him firmly out of the league.
That's so true. All right, anyway, he's out. KCP, right wrist sprain is probable, but you have an updated starting lineup.
Bro,
so
have
maybe,
you seen this?
I have not seen it. I've been talking to my guys.
The starting lineup for the Denver Nuggets, the starting five: Jamal Murray,
Okay, so far we're good.
Kentavious Caldwell-Pope,
Hell yeah, thank God. I thought you were going to tell me he's out.
Michael Porter Jr.,
So far, it's the normal starters.
Nikola Jokic,
Oh, no.
and at the four, Zeke Naji.
Hey, let's go. You know what?
Zeke
You
Naji
know what? I'm into it.
starting the game. Unbelievable.
What do
We've
you
gone
think?
from absolute exile to starter.
I'm not surprised. I actually think that's what I would have guessed. What do you guys think?
Jokic goes for 40 again.
Yeah, that seems right.
That seems
right.
Yeah,
Do
he'll probably go for it.
Do you guys have any thoughts on Zeke?
I think,
Barely seen him.
yeah, like, I don't know. I think he at this point, he's like, he brings more than DeAndre does.
Okay.
But I don't know, doesn't seem to shoot a lot, doesn't have any back to the basket game. I mean, energy, watch the Jokic passes, maybe dunk something,
Right.
run on fast break.
Rebound, dive
yeah,
for the ball.
yeah, that's it. Like, do your role.
I think Vlatko could have some minutes tonight.
I think
sure.
for sure. No Jeff, no Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
For sure.
Did you see that dunk by Vlatko Chanchar?
Which? Oh yeah, from the free throw line.
Julius
Yeah,
Chanchar.
Julius
Julius.
I'll be right back. I'm working in
Dr.
this shirt.
Vlatko.
It did happen in Denver, right?
It did, man. It was
Yeah.
incredible.
Yeah.
What else do we have? Mike Brown, as you guys have referenced, is also out. He's in health and safety protocol. So guess who's head coaching tonight? Our old friend,
Jordy
Fernandez, ex-Denver Nuggets assistant coach.
Listen,
is
we've
gonna be there.
dispensed of Wes Unseld Jr. We've dispensed of, in Minnesota,
Chris Finch.
Chris Finch.
Yeah. Wes Unseld.
Jordy Fernandez, get in line, dude.
Get in line here.
More than San Antonio, huh?
Yeah.
More coaches than San
That's
Antonio.
true at the moment. Also, by the way, Sabonis is out. He fractured his thumb. Now, he's not out indefinitely, we don't think. There's a
No
chance he
surgery,
plays
huh?
tomorrow. No surgery.
Okay.
So allegedly you can play through it and it'll heal over time without you risking hurting it worse. I'm told Kobe Bryant won Finals MVP with this exact same injury. We'll see if Sabonis has that Mamba mentality in him. I'm not so sure.
Nah.
I like Sabonis, but that just means Richaun Holmes tonight.
Yep. We're going to be push-shotted to oblivion.
Hey,
We
it's
might
a push shot. It is.
Yeah.
That's it for our notes tonight. Trey Lyles did have his best game of the season last game. He had 14 points on 6 of 6 shooting. So Jordy Fernandez, Trey Lyles, ghosts of Nuggets past. Richaun Holmes, just a ghost of Nuggets forever.
Yeah, right.
All right, without
Let's talk
further
betting.
ado, though,
Let's talk betting.
Let's make some bets. Open up DraftKings Sportsbook app. Let's make some bets.
Okay. So let's go quickly.
Yeah.
So I think tonight Nikola Jokic has been on an absolute tear. I'm
I've
taking
noticed the
the
same
triple-double.
thing.
I'm taking the triple-double.
Oh, my God. You're going
It is-
for another triple-double?
Yes. It's not, the odds aren't even that great. It's only plus 135.
It's almost even odds that Jokic will have a triple-double today. Right now,
Really?
Vegas says 55% chance he won't.
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, he made 3 triple doubles in last 4 games.
That's
so
right.
The other thing,
Wow.
So you're taking that?
Yes,
You,
I'm
even with those odds,
yes,
you like it?
I'm taking it,
Can I tell you
absolutely.
something? F it, I'm in.
I'm in. No
Who am I to bet against Nikola
Sabonis
Jokic?
tonight. Sabonis, one of his best skills is a rebounder.
That's true.
Nikola
He's a very good
Jokic,
rebounder.
over 12 and a half.
12 and a half rebounds?
Lock it in.
Man, you might be
Over
right, though.
12 and a half
What do you guys
rebounds,
feel?
Nikola
Over
Jokic.
12 and a half?
over.
Yeah.
You like it?
Yeah.
right.
I like the
Also-
points the most tonight.
Well,
All
we
right.
always go for it. I'm picking it again. Nikola Jokic, points, rebounds, and assists. You combine those three to be over 50 and a half.
50?
You gotta-
They set it at 50?
50.
Wow.
50.
So if they said it, if he
Last
had
time he
tonight
got
25,
by the-
15, and 10.
By the way, last time he
Even.
got 72.
Yeah, well, last game was a little special.
So
It
over
was.
50 and a half. I'm taking it. Nikola Jokic.
All right.
The other thing that I'm looking at, Michael Porter Jr. Our other favorite
He has
bet,
not made any shots since coming back.
3-point shot.
He has not made
it.
them.
Makes the most exciting play in sports all the more
Man, I don't
exciting
like this
when
bet.
you have money riding on it. Michael Porter Jr. over 2.5 3-point shots. It is plus 140. He was down last game.
because he
up
hasn't
the
made
game
any
before.
since he's gotten
He
back.
did make them the game before.
Two
He
and a
made
half,
none
so
last-
3?
I'm in, dude. I'm in.
All
I'm
right,
in.
I get a free $10 bet, so I'm putting
Well,
that one
no.
on that
The
one.
free $10 bet. I
Oh,
have
you
a
want to not
same game
use that?
parlay. I have a ridiculous same game parlay for
All right.
the free bet.
First of all, you haven't given us Jokic points tonight, so just
yeah,
real quick.
give us the
Let
points.
me
What's
hear
the
player
over-under?
points. It is going to be Jokic. It is 28 and a half.
28?
Over.
Over. I love
Yeah.
it.
Who am I to disagree
I
with
love
my
it.
He
friend?
scored
Yeah, right.
50. He scored 50
First off,
against Kings. You know?
Rockiest shots 2.5. Over. That's where we're at right now.
That's a good
What's the over-under?
We're way over.
All right, I'll get to him at the very end, but we got to get these
Okay,
bets
quickly.
in.
Yeah. Okay. So
Single game parlay.
My single game parlay. I'm taking again. I'm taking 45 plus for Jokic points, rebounds, and assists.
My God.
I'm taking again 2 Michael Porter Jr. threes. I love it.
Okay. Man, those 3 bets, dude. I don't want to.
But you know what?
I don't want to follow you
But
down
the
that
thing
rabbit
is
hole.
that I'm going to
I'll
take
do it anyway, though,
Nikola
whatever.
Jokic
Okay.
to be the first basket
God,
scorer.
no, I'm not doing that.
Yes,
No,
he's going
I
to win the
can't do
tip.
it.
He's going to win the tip, and they're immediately going to him. That'll push your odds to plus 900.
I can't do
if
it,
you
dude.
have the stomach.
I don't
if
have the
you've got the
stomach.
stomach,
I don't have the stomach. Where is Jokic points, rebounds, and assists on the single game parlay? I don't see it. So instead,
It's player combos.
player combos, I don't see it. So instead, I'm going to go to Jokic points here.
Listen,
My
listen.
guys are telling me he's scoring
I'm telling you tonight, it's
What
going
a
to be
hot tip I have
scoring
over here.
and rebounding.
Man, you're right about those
Rebounding
rebounds. Do you have
tonight.
one crazy stat that you think will happen tonight? One player you think will do well for the Nuggets?
Bones Highland.
Damn you, Waters.
Threes? Is he going to hit a 3 tonight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know,
Bones?
man, Bones has
I
not
mean,
been-
It's his
I-
due.
One
It's his
three or
due.
two?
This
threes.
guy gets it. This guy
Can
gets
I get
it.
greedy and say 2?
I say 4. I say makes 4 threes.
This guy's
tonight.
trying to get me to go crazy.
Dev,
I'm
give us
taking it.
Dev, what's your lock of the night? Dev's lock of the night. Points, rebounds, and assists. Jokic. Over 50, by
I
the
am
way.
drunk with bets right now. I just placed like 10 bets in a row. Edin and Kole, you guys were everything I hoped you would be. Thanks so much for coming
Thanks,
on
brother.
the show, man.
Thanks for having us.
having us. you
All
know.
right, everybody else. Oh, we have some super chats to get out on the way out. James Jimmy says, please, no four guard lineup tonight. Go Nugs. Look, guys, we're shorthanded. We might
We're
get
going
some crazy
5-guard
stuff.
lineup.
Gordon Glasner from Serbia. He's paying us $28 to tell you guys this. Do your part, hit the like, and nug hype. I love it, Gordon.
Let's go, dude.
So tell us that. Hit that like, everybody. What else do we have? What other super chats?
That's it.
That's it. Only all right.
Dude,
Everybody.
Adam's
We'll see you on the
disappointed.
other side.